Do you need to be in the presence of a teacher to awaken? Again, you're looking at it from an upside down perspective. Upside down. Upside down. Side to side. I forgot that song, but there's something like that, isn't it? So you're looking at it from an upside down perspective. There is a you there that needs to be in the presence of a teacher in order to awaken. But what I'm pointing to is that there is a freedom inherently in this moment. So wherever you go, to a teacher or not a teacher, there is something that is watching that. And there is this amazing, immense sense of being. I am. You could also, if you want to be creative, say there is always this moment that's got empty looking and sense of existence. So teacher or no teacher, that is there. That is there. And then the mind thinks, okay, I've got to go to India, I've got to go to teacher, I've got to go to this place to get it. But in all the places, there's always the consciousness. This is freely available. What happens though is in the person, when there's really dense seeking and dense suffering, when they do things, certain things, that suffering can be relieved. So then there's like less identification with the person. So you feel more expanded and you feel more free. But it's not actually the solution. The solution is to shift from being the person to not being the person. And seeking will go on forever. So you might do a yoga practice and it seems to relax you, but then after a while you'll be like wanting it so much to relax you and to feel better after yoga that it will stop happening. The same with a teacher. The teacher can seemingly give free experiences. So there can be glimpses with the teacher. So the teacher pointing to you repetitively and the teacher's energy affects something and there is a relaxation. But that's not really what's being talked about. That's all happening in the human level. The human feels more seen, or the human is empathetic and connects with the teacher's energy, so feels more expansive. But it's again looking for a you that's in relationship to the teacher and going to get something. Who is this you? It will never end. Teacher, food, yoga practices, therapies. It never ends. I'm not saying don't do these things. I'm not commenting on do or don't, because not doing action is the same as doing action. So listening to me and being like, oh, well, I'm not going to do anything spiritual is the same. It's the same doership of a person that's believing it's separate. Settle down the person. Do wise things for the person. Don't sit up playing computer games all night and taking drugs or drinking alcohol or binging and being really... I'm not encouraging you to just go for it and do really unhealthy things, because when you're doing that, there's most probably loads and loads of seeking, so you feel really, really contracted and tight. But what I am saying is that it's not about you. Who is looking at the you? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? I am channeling. The mind is always wanting to go to a story. This or that, this or that, this or that. Relax me, relax me, relax me. Because it's wise, because in achieving pleasure, there is a moment of the seeking stopping. But who is looking at that? Like right now is the freedom, right now. Move, and so what you can do now is move the attention to the I am, move the attention to this. knowing that it's not about you doing that. It's not about you doing that. There is something that's looking at this. But, you know, the person needs something, and that's a really wise thing to do.